What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a microcap meme coin that I believe could have a lot of upside. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm, I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so the project I'm covering today is actually called Speedy, and at the current moment Speedy's trading at a price point of 3 zeros and then 4252. And as you guys can see, this project has a market cap of only 424,000. It is very small. So naturally, I want you guys to understand that this is going to be an extremely high risk project. And obviously, you always need to understand nothing in crypto is guaranteed. A lot of you guys know at this point that we have called some projects at very early stages. For example, Hoppy was called at a $580,000 market cap. But for every Hoppy that you get, there are several that are going to flop. I just want to be very transparent about that. And regarding Speedy, I did post this in my Discord at a $178,000 market cap. So just understand that a lot of my Discord probably does hold this project if that matters to you. Alright, all of that is out of the way now. So first off, I want you guys to just take a look at this character. In general, it's just a baby turtle. Look at a lot of the meme coins that have just blown up. A lot of them are very marketable, and I personally think Speedy could be very marketable. I think the main one that Speedy is actually going to get compared to is Turbo. And if you look at Turbo, it's sitting at a $344 million market cap. Now, do I think Speedy is going to reach a $344 million market cap? No, I do not. Is it possible? Sure, but it is very unlikely. So do not hold your breath for levels anywhere close to this. I just simply want to show you guys the Turbo X account, and I want to show you guys some of the artwork. If you go through and you look at a lot of Turbo's artwork, it actually looks very similar to Speedy's. And not in a way that Speedy is trying to copy their artwork, but just in a way that it could gain some attention. Now I'll show you some of Speedy's posts. But you guys can see what I'm saying. It's not like they're copying Turbo. I just think they have a lot of really cool stuff. And at the moment, this project, again, is still very small. Again, this post 16 hours ago only has 234 views. And at the moment, they only have 408 followers. And again, I want to go back to Hoppy because a lot of you guys still don't understand that a project can absolutely explode. When I first started talking about Hoppy, they were at about 500 followers, and now they are over 21,000. So just understand, again, nothing is guaranteed, but this stuff is possible. Projects can absolutely explode from these beginning stages. So in general, if we look at the Speedy chart, you can see that it actually launched on September 26th, and it pumped all the way until October 4th. And it ran up close to a $700,000 market cap. I don't think it actually reached it though. But now the last 2 days, we've had a decent little pullback. But this is actually exactly what I was looking for. A lot of my Discord was asking me about this project, but they hadn't pulled back at all. And ideally, you never want to chase a parabolic move. Now, again, I want to be crystal clear. Obviously, this project could just fade out and go to zero. But if you guys are looking to enter a project, you always want to buy on a pullback, something like this. Now, I do also want to show you guys the holders of Speedy. As you guys can see, there's Uniswap up here at 6.9%. That's perfectly fine. Then they also have the number 3 wallet, which is their marketing wallet, the Speedy Vault. And then they also have Uniswap V3. So 3 of these wallets you don't need to worry about at all. However, I do want to point out that there are several other 2% holders and then quite a few 1% holders. Now, that can be very dangerous for a project. However, usually it's less dangerous at these early stages. But I do want you guys to understand that there still is risk. But what I personally find so interesting about the Speedy chart still is that it pumped nonstop until October 4th. If you look at Bitcoin during that same time period, it was bleeding. This right here was September 27th, and you can see by the time we reached October 4th, it was in a clear downtrend. And yet the Speedy chart does not reflect that at all. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this project at all, I at least recommend coming over and giving them a follow on X, and then while you're at it, go ahead and join their Telegram. The Telegram is one of the biggest reasons that I am bullish on this project. They are completely organic growth, which is actually very refreshing to see. A lot of projects these days are not organic at all. But now I do also quickly want to go over some Bitcoin technical analysis. So right now, if you look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, we are still holding above the 200-day moving average and the 21-day moving average. I've been telling you guys in all of my previous videos that these are very important levels to hold. We do not want to lose these. Now, in my last video, I said don't be surprised if Bitcoin starts to flag out because the stochastics are getting very overbought and the RSI is getting up there. And ideally, while this flag would fill out, the stochastics and RSI would start to reset. And then I said I wouldn't be surprised if price action came down and got a bounce off of the 21-day moving average. However, that never happened, and at the current moment, it looks like Bitcoin is starting to break out. And we are also starting to enter a gap on the VRVP, and usually these high volume nodes work as magnets. So don't be shocked at all if we gap up to about 62,800. And if we can get back up into this previous traffic, that would be very bullish. But I will also say at the current moment, there is a slight Class A bearish divergence. You can see price action is swinging down, whereas the RSI is swinging up. So that is also something to keep your eyes on. In general though, when you guys are looking at Bitcoin, just pay attention to the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame. You can see it worked perfectly as a floor last time, and we do not want to lose this level. If we lose this level, there's a very good chance we drop down to about 58,000. And then I still also want to make sure you guys understand the bigger picture for Bitcoin. So this is the 10-day time frame. And just understand that we are basically on a giant cup and handle or a giant bull flag. And there is also extremely oversold stochastics and oversold RSI and a Class C bullish divergence. Not to mention we just had rate cuts. There is a fantastic chance that Bitcoin is absolutely flying by the time late October and November roll around. But again, obviously nothing is guaranteed in crypto. And now I would also like to take a moment to talk about my private Discord through Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, and we've been making some huge gains in here. For example, I had told you guys at the beginning of the video that I had called Hoppy at a $580,000 market cap. But the other huge call recently was called by one of my community members, Manchester, and he called Brett on ETH at a $200,000 market cap. So I posted a buy alert for this on May 5th. And Brett on ETH recently ran up to over a $47 million market cap. Just to put that in perspective, a $1,000 investment would have been worth over $200,000. Those are life-changing gains to most people. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building an excellent community. I'd love to see you guys in here. But I want to be crystal clear. At the end of the day, every single one of these projects that I cover come with extremely high risk. This is crypto. Anything can happen. Make sure you always do your own research. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments if there are any other projects you'd like me to cover in the future. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.